Send share. Post to your profile. Share via email. Report story. By 90 eyes. If there was one thing that everyone could see, it was the ongoing mutual attraction between Izuku Midoriya and Ochako Uraraka. They had a few things in common. They had similar personalities and they had among the strongest desires to be heroes within their class. The strange thing was that they were unable to tell that one was attracted to the other. Or maybe they knew but they had yet to come clean. Perhaps, this was what made the next few days quite surprising for those who knew about it, at least the ones who were banking on them to confess. It all started when Uraraka was caught carrying an All Might bobblehead around on campus, by Mina Ishido of course. The former had insisted it was something she had bought for herself not too long ago, the latter already knew what was up. It's for him, isn't it? The pink girl asked. I don't remember anyone in our class being a big All Might fan as much as he is. No, no it's not, Uraraka repeated. How many times do I have to say this? I don't know, maybe 1,000 times or more. I don't see why you're so afraid of coming clean. I'm not, I'm just looking for the right time, that's all. I don't think you know this, but every time is the right time to say so, well, almost every time. If you want to say it, you better act fast. It didn't end there. The next day, Midoriya was faffing about on his phone, lost in thought. Before he knew it, he had ended up on his contact list and was already scrolling. Just before he could press Uraraka's name, somebody popped up behind him. Bonjour, mon ami, said Yuga Aoyama. Aoyama, yelped Midoriya. What brings you here? I just wanted to wish you a good day, and I see you are preparing to wish her a good day as well. Who? Ashido, Juro, Yaoyorozu. Why yes, I was about to wish one of. I am not fooled. It is obvious that you have a thing. I don't think about her that way. I was just about to say hello. Hello, weren't you going to court Mademoiselle Uraraka over the phone? Nah, I was just going to ask how she was doing. And I can't do it if you're gonna keep watching me. I'm not watching you, I'm just interested in seeing where you go from here. At that moment, Midoriya scrolled up his contact list and pressed Aoyama's name instead. This was his go-to tactic whenever he wanted somebody to back off. This was Aoyama we're talking about, so it worked like a charm. Then he sent Uraraka the message he had wanted to send her. Whatever happened next was quite fuzzy and hard to describe, but it did involve Midoriya and Uraraka walking into one another on their way to classes. Well, she walked into him. She quickly handed him the All Might bobblehead and ran off out of embarrassment. All he could do was look at his new gift, with a puzzled look on his face. Did she really buy it for him? Why didn't she say anything? What was the gesture supposed to mean? He knew he had to find the answer to 2 out of 3 questions, but he couldn't bring himself to do so. Whether it was because he had his eyes on his goal of becoming a top hero or because he too was shy like Uraraka, no one could really know. Some like Iida and Jiro leaned towards the former while others like Mina and Aoyama were sure it was the latter. When he did find the time, he had to make sure no one was around. This was a private moment, and it wasn't gonna be ruined. He knocked on Uraraka's door and opened it as soon as she gave him the green light. Uraraka, I just want to say, thanks for the bobblehead, he said, meekly. I was just wondering, why didn't you say anything? I was just in a rush, she replied. Had to hurry to get to class. But you haven't been late for the past month, if I remember well. I don't think you get it, Deku. The sooner I'm inside the classroom, the sooner I can prepare myself. I mean, our school days have to be the toughest and longest in all the world, surely you under. Midoriya stepped inside and held her hand, leaving her literally speechless. That's how much the gesture had taken her aback. Since she had gotten to know Midoriya, she didn't think he would ever be this direct, let alone confident in this approach. Yes, he showed confidence during practical sessions but not outside class hours. It's okay, he said, calming her down. I know what's up, I know very well. You do. It's nothing to get worked up about. You just have to conjure up the energy to say the right words, is all. As he was speaking, his eyes slid down and it was only then that he saw that he was in fact holding Uraraka's hand. Feeling his face going all red, he covered it and ran out of the room. I'm sure you understand very well, I don't know how that happened, he said on his way out. Uraraka couldn't help but chuckle as she realized they may have a lot more in common than she thought. Their personalities, strong desires and drives, inability to come clean with one another, embarrassment at the thought of doing so. It's like they were two birds of a feather, two birds who flew away from each other after a minute around each other. All they had to do was toss their inhibitions aside, and they would be a perfect union. Apart from that, they were basically right for each other. It would just take a little longer to wise up to that. Where stories live. Discover now.